We're VIP boxing down at Eccles Boxing School in Eccles with Mr. Harry, the Hatchet with 2 T's.
2 T's, yeah.
Harry, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, Lee. How are you?
I'm smiling because I enjoyed that, mate. I'm not sure you did. I think you might have actually. I know what you like. But that was half an hour round robin where there was 5 of you. There was yourself, Alex Murphy, young Reese Holden, Blake. What's Blake's surname?
I don't know Blake's surname.
Yeah, and Marcus.
And,
all a mixed bag, all different styles, all slightly different weights, but not too far away from one another. Marcus probably the biggest.
Yeah, heaviest there. Yeah, he's heaviest.
But you all moved round and you were all working on different things that you wanted to do. I think you were telling me you were working on defence, even though I think that went out the window. Because you and Alex.
Yeah, we
and
like
the most competitive against one another.
You know what? We like a little tear up, me and Alex every now and then. Like sometimes, like on the Sundays a couple of years ago, we used to do 12 threes. Just go right, do 12 threes. But me and Alex, we like sparring each other. But every now and then we like a tear up round. You know, just to get you there. You know what I mean? To get it going a bit.
Keep it fresh, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, we do.
I enjoyed it, mate. You could see what you're working on.
Yeah.
And you're. I said to you before, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you're not the finished article. You're refining yourself. And what I love about you is every fight you got slightly better, and look better, look neater, look tidier. But one thing that you have done in every single fight, which is the thing I love most about you, is that work rate, that engine of yours. You really do. You don't get out of the ring thinking, oh, I could have done a little bit more. And I think that's really important, that.
Yeah, you know, I keep going. I like to keep going, keep busy, because if you're not busy, it's boring to watch.
Yeah, you know, you're definitely not that, mate.
No, sometimes I might be on the jab every now and then, but I like to mix it up, head, body, keep the straights going, because I'm a tall welterweight, give decent range, like in sparring. Then I was working on my range, and then when they were coming up, a bit of my defence, but 2s and 3s, but in the fight, it's 3s and 4s.
Yeah.
So we step it up there, but like you say, Lee, I'm not the perfect, I'm not all there yet. I remember when you first said in my first interview, stepping stones.
Yes, yeah, of course.
And that's what it's all about. Every fight I improve.
You're 23?
23 now,
23,
yeah.
So, you know, it's perfect. And everything's going great because you're still about only 8 months into your career as a professional.
Yeah, I mean, that's 4 fights in 8-10 months, like you said.
So by the end of this year, hopefully you'll have 5 fights in. And I think is it November or December was when you made it?
Yeah, about November.
So you would have made your debut and hopefully have 5 fights in there,
Maybe,
and hopefully 5-0. And I think this time you've got perhaps your best opponent, Fons Alexander. I think he's 187 fights. I think it's 187 fights. I think you're going to be 188. Very, very, very tough man.
Very tough.
In his 178 fights, 175 losses, all been stopped 7 times. And 3 of those stoppages came very early on in his career, in his first 18 fights. So since then, in 170 fights, only 4 times. That's, he's a hard man.
It's very hard, very tough. And these journeymen, you don't know what you know what you're going to expect. You know what I mean? Sometimes you turn up on the night, like you said before, like, it's a boring fight, but I don't want that, you know. You want a bit of a tear up in there, you want to give something to crowd to watch, you want to give something to, you know what I mean?
No, this is why I think you're going to bring the best out of Fons, because you'll never make it an easy night for anyone because of that work rate, you know. Sometimes the journeyman can get out and go, oh, that was easy. 1,500 quid in their back pocket and they go home with a big smile on their face.
No.
You make them earn the money because of that engine of yours. And I think you're going to bring out the best of Fons. And if he brings out the best of you, then I think we're in for a good fight, mate.
Definitely. I mean, this is my toughest opponent. I'm nervous for this one, definitely. Yeah. Definitely nervous for this one. I mean, more nervous than my debut for this one. And, you know, I'm training hard, 6 days a week training for this as well. And I'm looking forward to it, I really am. Although I'm looking forward to it, I'm so nervous. I'm enjoying the training, but...
And you're now back because your first 2 fights were at the Hideout.
Yeah.
Then you got promoted up to Bolton last time out against Jake Osgood, where you won 40-30. I think actually, as a professional, you've not lost around yet. You've shared one round.
Shared a round.
Shared a round, but you've not lost a round,
not
mate.
Not lost a round. No, shared a round against.
It's going fairly well for you, isn't it?
I think it was the 4th round of Paul Scaife. It was. I
Yeah,
think
the
it was
last
3rd or 4th. It was one of them.
I think it was the last round. You just tired a little bit because you put so much into it.
Yeah,
but I take me out to Paul Scaife because that was the night where he had to work really hard there. Because I didn't think he was going to hit the final bell.
No. Did you not?
No, the first 2 rounds, you put it on him, didn't you,
I
mate?
had a few say that, to be fair, that they thought I was going to do him in the first round and the second round. I got that urge to keep going and keep going and keep going. It just shows how tough these lads are.
I know, mate.
You know what I mean? And they've got that. They've only been stopped a couple of times, but out of 100 and nearly 200 fights, he's, like you say, how many Fon's been stopped?
Like I say, he's going to be a double centurion soon.
You know, so he's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Very tough, and 7 times out of...
In fact, I filmed him not long ago. I think it was about a year ago, maybe 18 months ago, and it was up in somewhere Sheffield way, I think it was.
Yeah.
And he was in with a kid, Declan Cairns, and he was 7-1. And this is why I think it'll be a good fight, because this kid really put it on him. You know, sometimes the prospects don't... They just go through the motions because they're learning as well, you know what I mean? They're only 2 or 3 fights into their career, and sometimes it looks... I've seen more vicious spars, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And this kid really put it on Fons, really put it on him, and he almost touched canvas in the first round, and that meant Fons had to bring his A game, and he ended up stopping him in the 4th round. I think it was a TKO. And I think with your work, I think you're going to bring out the best of him, and that'll bring out the best of you, and that's what makes it exciting, mate.
It does make it exciting to watch as well. You know, get the fans there and give them something to watch. And this fight, I want people to remember, like, you know, like when you have a memory, like end of year memory and stuff. I want people to remember, like, oh, I remember we went to that night out, a good night out in Bolton and watched Harry Martin box. It was a good fight, that, you know what I mean? That's what I want people to watch.
Well, I think you do that because you bring a good crowd and you get them going. You give them something to cheer about. Like I said, when you get out of the ring, you're knackered. Not because you're unfit, it's because you've left it all in there. It's no good getting out of there thinking, oh, I could have done this and I could have done that. You don't. The only part of that, I think I mentioned before, the only part of that round robin that you did there that you didn't like was a minute rest.
I keep going, really. Got to keep going, got to keep busy. I train Monday, Tuesday, I rest Wednesday, but I'll probably end up doing something on a Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. But I like you say, I like to keep busy.
But you do work, don't you?
Yeah, I work as well full time, Monday to Friday as well. So it's fit training and work, you know, get home, get changed, straight to the gym sometimes. You know, I'll make it regardless. So yeah, it's tiring as well, not just with fighting, but with training as well, with working. I mean, fight week's a bit different. I'll work the Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll have off work to get in the mindset, get in that zone the last few sessions and get out, make sure everything's right with Bri, and me and Bri will have phone calls every day and make sure I'm okay, make sure I've got everything I need, my sponsors, tickets, all that done by the Thursday, the Friday.
Almost organised, you.
Yeah, that's what I like to be organised, not everything last minute.
Obviously I've just watched that and that's all in-house. Have you been doing much outside, been sparring with anyone outside of your gym?
You mainly go to Champs Camp or Fire Station.
Oh, yeah.
We do a bit of sparring there. It's good there, like you say, it's all different styles, so we do one-in, one-out systems there as well. Like round robin, you call it.
Yeah.
We do them like we've just done tonight. We'll do like out, in, out.
Great conditioning.
It is because it gets your mind going. Because you don't know, like for example, Fons might switch up in the second minute of the fight. Like 1 minute he's southpaw, next minute he's orthodox, next minute he's on the range, next minute he's inside. And I've got Reese for the inside, I've got Alex for the engine and the work rate, Marcus for the power. And also Jerome Warburton's been training, so I've been sparring him a few.
Member to the gym, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good addition.
Yeah, so he's under
the
us
bread
now.
maker.
The bread maker, the muffin man. He'll laugh at that when I say that. The muffin man, the bread maker Warburton. Yeah, he's fighting this Saturday as well, so I'm going to watch his fight, support him.
Is that Bowlers? Is that?
No. Middleton.
Oh, Middleton Arena is, yeah.
Yeah, George Clean's.
Yeah, George Clean's first title fight against Ryan Clark, isn't it?
Yes. So I'm going there this Saturday watching him, but like I say, sparring him as well. He's got some good power on him, so in for the power and his experience as well. So it helps. And with Alex having 13-2, he's got the experience as well. Reese, he's good on inside work.
Fair to say, everything's
rate.
gone perfect for you.
Pretty much, yeah. So it's good when we get the outside sparring in. And but we also can get it all in the in-house sparring as well, because different styles at the end of the day, and I'll spar whoever, so I'm up for it, really.
That is your most enjoyable part, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, worst part of training's turning up. The easy part's doing it.
Well, the worst part of training, I keep telling you, is those stairs, mate. I've just done them twice today again. That's it. I ain't doing nothing else for the rest of the week.
No, no, but I enjoy training, although it's shit training, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? And Brad pushes us and pushes
Listen,
us and pushes.
I'm looking forward to this because it's a good show, packed card, 12 fights. We've got a great top of the bill. We've got Ash Moran on there in an international fight with a tough Argentinian kid and a quality undercard. And as I say, you always put a smile on my face. So I hope you do that again on the 13th. And will Louise be talking to you afterwards, and will she be saying win number 4?
100%. You'll see a celebration like that. No, I just want to say a massive shout out to all my sponsors as well. Wouldn't be.
Well, you know we'll have them in the video, don't we?
Yeah, a few new ones on board as well.
All right, well you got to send them to me.
I will do. A few new ones on board, so I just want to give a massive shout out to them. One of them just bought me a new fight kit, so you won't be hearing Harry Martin in the white suit anymore now. So I've got a new fight kit. But I just want to give a massive shout out to everyone who's bought tickets, all my sponsors. Bri for the training and putting the time into me, Alex, everyone here who are sparring and everyone there. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and performing on the night, and it'll be a good night.
Right, well I'll see you on the 13th, mate.
See you later.
You take care, mate.
You too,
Bye.
pal. Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.